In this video, you'll learn about the different considerations that I make before recommending a settlement in a Florida workers' compensation case. If this is your first time to my channel, my name's Domenic Celeste, the virtual accident attorney. I'm based in Palm Beach County, Florida, and I represent those injured on the job in workers' compensation and due to the fault of another and personal injury. This channel is all about answering your questions and giving you tips relating to Florida workers' compensation and personal injury law. Now, before we get into the video, I have to show you this disclaimer, so just hold tight. And with that out of the way, let's get into the video. If you were to ask me whether there's a best time to settle your Florida workers' compensation case, I'd have to answer yes. For me, I don't recommend settling unless I've gone through all my initial and primary considerations and checked off all the boxes. But before we get into those considerations, what does it even mean to settle a case? Settling your case means that you're receiving a lump sum of money tax-free in your pocket to use however you wish in exchange for closing out your workers' compensation case, meaning no more medical care or lost wages paid for or provided by the work comp carrier. So now let's get into my initial considerations. The first thing is, do you still need medical care and how are you going to pay for it? Because once your case settles, work comp is no longer responsible. The second thing is if you're okay with losing your job, because when you settle your case, you have to resign from and agree to never work for your employer again. The third thing is, do you have any other types of cases against the employer? Because if you do, you're also settling those cases through a release. And the fourth thing is, do you even want to settle your case? You're not required to. It's completely voluntary between the parties. So if there's a check mark next to all those initial considerations, then I'll move on to the primary considerations. Now, before I get on to the primary considerations, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I release my next video. The first primary consideration that I make is whether your case is as valuable as it's going to get. Remember, the value of your case is based on two things: the cost of medical care and lost wages. If you want to learn more about what your workers' compensation case might be worth, check out the video I made on that. Usually your case is as valuable as it's going to get when you have a recommendation for some sort of expensive treatment like a surgery, or you're what's called permanently and totally disabled. Now, the reason why your case being as valuable as it's going to get is important is because it increases the chances that work comp will put more money on the table to settle. And when they put more money on the table, that's more money going in your pocket. And the second primary consideration that I make is, what are the chances that I can get anything else for you from your workers' compensation case? For example, is your case denied? What are our chances of success in court? And if we win, what are you getting compared to the money that would go into your pocket through a settlement? To me, it's not about the fame of going to court. It's about getting my clients the most that I can from their workers' compensation case. So if there are also two check marks next to those primary considerations, then it might be a good time to settle your workers' compensation case. So as you can see, workers' compensation law is really complex. This video has only just scratched the surface of that complexity. You can't do this alone. You need to hire an attorney that practices workers' compensation law, that represents real clients, goes to court, that knows what they're doing. And if you or someone you know were injured on the job or due to the fault of another, give me a call any time of the day or night. I have a 24/7, 365 receptionist, or you can go to my website and schedule a free consultation. Or you know what? Just text me, 561-935-3822. But that's it for this video. If you got value out of it or if you learned something, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out. Ask me a question or tell me what you thought of this video in the comments below. Like and follow me on my socials. If you're interested in learning more about me, my firm, Florida work comp, or personal injury law, go to my website, virtualaccidentattorney.com. But that's it for now. Again, my name's Domenic Celeste, the virtual accident attorney. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.